I didn't expect to be saying this story, but I think it's important you learn from my mistake, or what was nearly a big mistake. You see, about 2 months ago was the month of April, or at least when I'm recording this, and we had this half-term period, which means schools are out and everybody's at home. It's this clutter fuck of random shit that happens, just to be completely honest with you. For example, one day I did this, one day I did that, one day my family did this and that and that. It's very unpredictable time. It's terrible for me recording because randomly, there could be like a free house I have, right? So it's nice and quiet. And then randomly all of a sudden, you start hearing some geezer outside 5.5 miles away playing drum and bass out of his car instead of working. So it's an interesting time. And it was also around that April half term, or April, like, let's just call it the Easter break, right? Easter break, when I was having this weird dilemma in my head where I was at 180 days of recording YouTube videos every single day, uploading YouTube videos every single day, and I had 180 days in a row. And I was thinking to myself as I was getting closer and closer to that number, what happens if I just take a break? Just a 1 day break. You know, at day 180, because that's 6 months in a row, that's incredible. Hardly anyone does that anymore. Maybe, actually, nah, I'll skip past 180. Maybe I should do 190 then. Maybe after day 190 I can take a break for a bit. 1 day, again. Just 1 day. The lie of the century, hey? And the thing is, I didn't end up taking a break. Even though it was the half term, and even though it was tough to record and difficult X, Y, Z, blah, blah, there are actual real problems on this world, and I had all of these problems, right? I myself, all of these little baby problems. And instead of quitting, I kept going. And the craziest thing is, I really wanted to just take just 1 day. God knows how long it would have been if I took the 1 day. But I wanted to take just 1 day off of this YouTube grind. And if I did that big video that hit well on my YouTube channel, guess what? It wouldn't have had 2,000 views because I never would have uploaded it. That 2,000 view video I have on my channel, the biggest viewed video I have so far, zeroed, deleted. All of the momentum I built, deleted. Come back in 2 months, still shitted it. I would have not improved. I would have not have gotten better. I would not have spoken better. I would not have edited that. I would have just been worse. Worse and worse and worse. And I would have lost all the momentum, meaning I need to build it up from ground zero again. Or maybe not ground zero, but I need to build it up from a lower state. And I perpetually like to get better and better and better. Not better, a little bit worse, better. And imagine if I actually took the break. Imagine if I took the break today. You wouldn't be seeing this video and learning from my biggest blunder near enough. If I had accidentally, intentionally, done this and decided to say, just fuck it for a month, fuck it for a week, fuck it for a day, just leave it behind, go enjoy myself doing whatever. Could you imagine? You wouldn't even be seeing this thing. It's actually incredible. People call it the butterfly effect, right? Of course. I just call it indefatigability. I was indefatigable enough, which, by the way, if you don't know what indefatigable means, it means the opposite of fatigable. Somebody who cannot get fatigued is somebody who is indefatigable. I wasn't indefatigable. I just sat there and decided, 180 days, I can't. You wouldn't be seeing this, nobody would be seeing this. My YouTube subscriber count would be 100 less than it is right now. View count, 10,000 less than it is right now. Success, fucking zeroed. Instead of 0.00001, it'd be zero. You could imagine, right? It would be terrible for me. It'd be terrible for you. It'd be terrible for everybody involved. If I just took 1 day. But instead, I decided, no, I'm going to be indefatigable. And that's the lesson I'd like to preach to you today. Stop thinking you need this rest. You need this relaxation period. Every single day means every single day. Imagine if you just treated it like the most important thing in your fucking life. You did it every single day. You know how you watch TikTok every single day? Imagine if instead of watching 20 minutes of TikTok every single day without fail, you did 20 minutes on fucking Duolingo and learned a new language in 6 months. Could you imagine that? Could you imagine instead of doing your shitty Mario Kart tournaments every single week, you did a football game every single week instead? Instead of doing 1 hour-long tournament on Mario Kart, you did an hour-long football game with your friends at the park, with a team that you trust, with a team that you actually appreciate and play well at. Imagine the differences, lads. Or maybe you didn't feel like it this week, so you decided to take a break from your Mario Kart. And then you got worse the next week, and then you felt horrible, so you just went in this perpetual negative loop and lost and died. Or let me just sum it up for you very simple. Stop allowing yourself to be affected by fatigue. Whatever you're trying to focus on it like autistically, right? Focus on it autistically. If you really want to get jacked physique, bulk or cut accordingly. If you're underweight and you said you want to be bigger, bulk up. If you're overweight and you said you want to cut down and be slim and like jacked still, cut down. And do that, right? If you want to succeed at random businesses, succeed at those random businesses. Succeed at them cringe businesses. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, click on this video up here, because I talked about it then. It's a great video in my humble opinion. But anyway, I'm not going to plug my own shit. If you enjoyed this video, it'd be greatly appreciated to know what you thought of it in the comments. And as always, keep doing the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. Because I guarantee you, when you feel like giving up, know you're close. You are at your closest. Keep pushing and keep working until you succeed, until you complete the task, even when you don't want to. And take care.